Branch managers have one of the most difficult and critical jobs around. That's because you are the driver for production, not only your production, but that of your teams as well. It's getting more difficult because everything is changing, and how you did it in the past won't work in the future. Every mortgage company is under huge cost and pricing pressure. Call centers are much more efficient than your branch. Your branch has the relationship advantage and can provide a more personalized experience, but this breaks down with lost productivity and the economics of the branch. Management's focus then turns to cost cutting. Since salaries and commissions are the biggest share of the expenses, they will always ultimately be affected. Nobody wants that. The alternative to cost cutting is to improve productivity and effectiveness, but changing your internal processes, again, aren't going to do squat. Albert Einstein said you can't solve current problems with the same level of thinking that created them. We want to provide you with some proven tools that are going to help you achieve greater results. Change is difficult, especially when it bucks the existing norms. The 80/20 rule seems to be pretty normal in most companies. 80% of results are driven by 20% of production. I found that 90% of profitability is actually driven by 10% of production. I think there are many reasons for this, but by far the branch manager is the biggest influencer. Gallup has discovered that a staggering 70% of the variation between great workplace engagement and lousy workplace engagement can be explained just by the quality of the manager or team leader. They also found that only 35% of managers are engaged themselves. They concluded that it is all about the manager. You probably know you could do better, but you just haven't been given the tools. You may be thinking this sounds like work. You're absolutely right. It is work. Let's be realistic. Effectiveness is a discipline. You don't take a course or read a book and then you are effective. It is an ongoing practice or the exercise of a new muscle, and sometimes it is uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. As you exercise the discipline of effectiveness, a new way of operating will change your leadership. Most of the time, you were chosen to be a branch manager because you were a great salesperson. Great salespeople don't always make great managers. But if you have the desire to be a leader in an organization, the modules we are going to provide to you will send you on a different trajectory of leadership. The 6 modules that we are going to provide are the disciplines of effectiveness, emotional intelligence, creating a local strategy, creating and managing agreements, sales management, and profitability. We are looking forward to getting your feedback and will be providing you with additional options to develop your career as a leader.